Most powerful and rich family in Europe. There's one family in Europe which controls all the banks, industrialists, politicians, bureaucrats, diplomats, and military officials. In 2023, the net worth of this family of $700 billion, which is even more than the combined net worth of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Mukesh Ambani, and Gautam Adani. This family even has influence in the White House, World Economic Forum, and United Nations. However, a lot of people don't know about them. Even the Forbes list of richest people does not contain their names. The main reason is that this family does not want anyone to know about them. This being the reason for their absence from all magazines, TV channels, and other areas of media. The family is the Wallenberg family, the most powerful and richest family in Europe. Let's understand how this family got so potent in the entire European system. In 1837, there was a financial crisis in the USA, also known as the Panic of 1837. It was the biggest and largest economic crisis of the 19th century. When the real estate bubble burst, cotton prices had a sharp fall and the inflation rate was extremely high. Banks were not left with any money, and most of the businesses started failing, resulting in high unemployment throughout the nation. It was a horrible nightmare in the lives of Americans. However, for a Swedish Navy officer, it was all unimportant lesson. This Navy officer was Andrei Oskar Wallenberg. During the Panic of 1837, Andrei was stationed as the lieutenant of the Swedish Navy in the USA. He closely observed and monitored the whole crisis, and realized that all this crisis was actually because of the incompetence of American bankers. He understood and realized all these mistakes and learned how to avoid them. He then thought of it that the Swedish banks were missing a great opportunity. At that time, the Swedish banks used to run old-fashioned techniques and methodologies. It was really hard to send money from one bank to another. The interest rates were pretty low, and Swedish banks would not give loans to any individual or company. Therefore, these banks were only acting as lockers to store money. During the time, Sweden was hit by a wave of industrialization. The economy was experiencing a massive boom, and the railroad structure was being developed. So, the Swedish banks, by not giving any loans, were missing an opportunity to grow more. Banks are very important for any economy. In fact, America is ruling over the entire world based on the banking structure only. The main reason for this is their business model. Banks take the savings of common people and then lend them in the form of loans to those in need. For this, they charge interest, which is more than the interest received on demand deposits, and earn in this way of the difference in interest. Not only this, banks invest in stock exchange, real estates, etc., so their money can grow. So by not giving loans, Swedish banks were missing out on the opportunity to earn the profit through lending. Andrei Oskar understood the need of this market in Sweden. In 1856, he opened his own bank in the capital of Sweden by the name of Stockholms Enskilda Bank. At the time, opening banks was not as hard as they think and did not require much capital. SEB started with giving interest on demand deposits to people. This was new to the people, and they were greatly attracted by this offer. SEB also started providing loans to the common people and businessmen so that the economy could grow. Over the years, the fame of SEB only grew, and almost all of the people of Sweden were connected to it somehow. The whole Swedish economy was in control of SEB. However, the Wallenberg family was still not satisfied. They decided to buy all the huge companies of Sweden. Through this step, Wallenberg started investing in real estate, stock market, shipping ports, and etc. In fact, there was hardly any industry which did not have stakes in the name of Wallenberg in it. During these times, almost all of Sweden was in control of the Wallenberg family. However, seeing the increasing control of this family over the country, the government passed an order that no bank could hold long-term shares of any company. Even though this was a setback for the family, Wallenberg found a way out. They created a new company called Investor AB and shifted all of the companies under SEB to this new company. Within the next 20 years, this company grew so much that almost 40% of the workforce of Sweden was working for the company. Usually, rich families end with the second or third generation. However, the Wallenberg family is still going strong even after 100 years. This family also found a way for that. Through the generations, the wealth of Wallenberg goes to a family foundation instead of going to the heirs. So different people manage different companies under the family, and only one person is not given the whole power. Also, they have very clear rules that whoever gets to the company must work as an employee in it for at least 8 to 10 years. It's only after they prove their worth that they get the actual management role. This is all about today's video. Please like, share, and comment your views. Thank you for watching.